So, apparently China has been the country that has been going haywire over a second coming on December 21st, 2012. According to reports, hundreds of people have been arrested because they have been trying to propel extreme Christianity in the region. Most other countries are pretty settled and are not reacting to the hype that the world could end on December 21st. In fact, most people look to businesses and whatnot and discover that tomorrow is probably going to exist, and that businesses and the community have been well prepared for it to continue to exist for quite many number of years. However, China has been freaking out. Apparently, an alien has come in the form of a woman. No one knows what this woman looks like, if she looks alien, foreign, or Chinese, but she is apparently Jesus in return. However, those who are Christian probably won't like the fact that the new return is a woman. They would much prefer it to be a man. This is because in most religions, God and Jesus is a masculinity. They're not actually supposed to be a femininity. Otherwise, people would stop trying to worship them in the same way. Having a female icon is a big no in most religions. The last time the female was a major icon was in a reproduction cult or an orgy cult in pagan times. This was far back in BC. Far back. In fact, it was before any kind of development on the world began. Ever since the world began to have its hierarchy and kings and queens and strive to reach a better form of community lifestyle, the gods have been the gods have been masculine on the majority. That is because man is stronger, man is usually more wise and less emotive, man has better decision makings, and man can be the warrior. When a female rules, she is often psychotic, impulsive, propels hate crimes, and she is lethal. She is not the guardian of the people like the masculine role model is. And so as a result, religion has formed with masculinity as their hierarchy lord. So saying this, the fact that China has a new Jesus that is a female is a little bit of a condemn, but it is there. Not many other people in any other countries are preaching a second coming or have a second Jesus, except in America, where they say Jesus exists by spirit, but does not exist in physical form. Every other place is fairly quiet upon the religion and the second coming, which might come at the end of time, which is supposed to be December 21st, 2012, according to the Mayan calendar. Other countries have been more concerned about weather issues, sounds that come in the sky, and red rivers. Recently, China has had the largest red river ever made. It's stemming in the sea that surrounds their country. Or perhaps it was Japan. Either way, it is around that zone. And apparently, a large span of seawater went red. In Italy, it has previously been just the river that has gone red. And even in Sydney, it has been the river or the harbour side that has gone red. However, in Sydney, it was red because of pollen and a change in the minerals in the water, not because of any sort of mythical issue, as follows the tales in Italy and in the Asian Ocean. Does China have a point? Does China have the right way? Many Chinese are trying to throw up insights as to how the world might end and what might happen. They are trying radical movements in order to urge people to convert into Christianity so that they can follow the righteous way of the new Lord, which has come in the form of a female. UFOs have said to have landed around the area, large UFOs that have come from outer space, but no one knows whether this has anything to do with China's new revolt. Will the world end? Will anything happen? Is there a new Jesus? These questions are going to be answered on December 21st, which is very soon. In 2 days, in the eastern shore, or 3 days in the other shore, like America. Everyone will wonder, and answers will be answered. In previous times, cults and end-of-time cults, and also cults that surround religious beliefs, have been condemned and wrong. Insights into what might happen at a certain time in the equinox or any other time has been wrong. This has proved to be a damper on those who follow religion, despite the interest it gains when it is propelled in media news. In the past, most assumptions and guesses have been wrong. It is assuming that December 21st assumptions that the world might end is going to be wrong, hence dampen the myths that surround the Mayan calendar. It will be a surprise if they are right.